What's up, YouTube? My name is Isaac, and today we have The Secret of Moby Dick. And this one is called Call Me Ishmael. The first initials of the two four-letter words are M and D. Reading from the right of the alphabet, M is the 13th character, and from the left traditionally. D is, of course, the 4th character. 314. Also, the reason for the MD, after medical doctor, or for medical doctor, is we have the symbol of the staff of Hermes, which is also a symbol of pi. The caduceus cross, which is a staff with two snakes wrapped around it. The first Led Zeppelin albums were called by the Roman numbers 1, 2, and 3. The numerals represented by I, 2 eyes, and 3 eyes. The fourth, which is untitled, is generally referred to as 4, IV. This guy's favorite Led Zepp song is Moby Dick, the live version. So that'll tie in right there. So now we have the final 4 stages of realization are known as the resurrection. Resurrection is when we go beyond enlightenment, intuitively realize pi, and then return to beckon others onward, because of course we've never left. In the allegory of Moby Dick, Captain Ahab was killed by the whale. The 4th letter of any alphabet represents pi, and the whale represents pi, triumphing over Ahab's ego. The whale then returned from the deep with Ahab on his back, lashed by the harpoon lines. And his dead, lifeless arm moved and beckoned the others onward, only to leave one remaining, which is Ishmael, who eventually told his story. And he was floating on a coffin lighter than the feather inscribed in the lid. And when they were entombing you in Egypt, or mummifying you, as in the royal sarcophagus, they would weigh your heart with against a feather on a balance to see if your heart would be indeed lighter than a feather, and then could pass through the afterlife. So Ishmael then returned to the world and wrote the story of insane men obsessed with killing the pi philosophy and their ultimate demise. The word Yishmael, Y-I-S-H-M-E-L, literally means God has hearkened, or suggesting that a child named that is the fulfillment of a divine promise. So then we have, in another vein, U equals Yo, so Y-O-U. Then U, the letter, equals Trinity. Then pi equals delta pi. I don't pretend to understand that, I don't really know. And then again with sky, S-K-Y. S-K equals Y. S represents the solstice. K, the return of the Elohim, because of the line and the chevron. Pretend this little K there, I know it looks horrible, nothing like K. And then Y, the Trinity of Enlightenment, because of the 3 points on the letter. 2 top, 1 on the bottom. And this word represents, or symbolizes the fact that the Elohim will return from the sky on the solstice. Now, kiss, K-I-S-S. A kiss is an expression of love. K, again with the chevron and the line, represents the return of the Elohim. I equals pi. And the double S's, first and second coming timed with the solstice. There will be a first and second coming from pi, first at the threshold of darkness, and the second at the portal to light. Thank you, and I welcome all questions, comments, and constructive criticism.